A new Netflix documentary is bringing renewed attention to a case involving a former Indiana doctor.
You may remember Dr. Donald Klein, a fertility doctor who reportedly said that he used his sperm to impregnate dozens of women when a donor sperm sample was not available. Well, the Netflix documentary Our Father shows the investigation into Klein's practices and has interviews from many people who say Klein is their father. At last count, that number is more than 90 people. Now, in this case, Klein was charged with obstruction of justice, but was only fined $500 and never served a day in jail. If you're interested, Our Father is now available for streaming.
After the Klein scandal was exposed, Indiana lawmakers passed new legislation in 2019 that provides legal recourse to victims of fertility fraud.
Yeah, CBS 4 State House reporter Kristen Askow joins us in the studio now to give us a look at the legislation and the changes the victims still want to see.
Well, Debbie and Bob, before Indiana passed this legislation in 2019, it didn't have a law on the books specifically focused on fertility fraud. Justice.
This has caused a lot of devastation to a lot of families.
This man knows that devastation all too well. He's a victim of fertility fraud who asked us to remain anonymous. He says he's looked into taking legal action under Indiana's fertility fraud law, but says it doesn't apply to his case.
And while it is a great first step at prohibiting this type of conduct in the future, it was not retroactive.
Indiana's fertility fraud law, which was passed in 2019, makes misrepresentation related to a medical procedure or human reproductive material a level 6 felony. It also allows victims to file a civil lawsuit against a doctor within 5 years of discovering they're a victim of fertility fraud. Jody Madeira is an IU law professor who has studied fertility fraud and interviewed several of the victims of Dr. Donald Klein.
There's a criminal law doctrine called ex post facto, and it prohibits prosecutors from charging a perpetrator with a charge which was not a crime actually when he committed it.
State Senator Jack Sandlin was the leading author on the legislation. He's not ruling out potential changes in the future.
When you pass a statute like that, I think that it's appropriate to continue to look at that.
The victim I spoke with says he wants to see the law applied to more previous cases and the penalties heightened. He's working on new legislation in a nearby state and says he's spoken with Indiana lawmakers about changing the law here.
I want to see that people who have engaged in this egregious, horrific, abhorrent conduct to be held responsible. Whether that's criminally, whether that's civilly.
Now, legal experts say most states actually don't have laws on fertility fraud. Some others, including Texas, Florida, and Colorado, have passed laws since Indiana's went into effect. Ohio and Illinois, meanwhile, have pending legislation. In the studio, Kristen Askow, CBS 4 News.
All right, Kristen, it is a story that we'll be following very closely.